Good morning. Welcome to our 6 a.m. Pacific time daily spiritual practice, a moment of reflection and affirmative thought using 365 Science of Mind, a year of daily wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Today's reading on August 21 is about faith. And I encourage you to read the reading from today. A lot of um, dense sentences in it about faith. I thought would like to read to you today from the book I wrote, Ordinary Goodness, about faith. How faith is about taking the risk of believing something that can't easily be proven. My grandmother had faith that all things would work out fine in time. I realize now that it took great strength for her to declare that faith when life seemed to disprove it all the time. She would nevertheless resolutely declare that she expected good to come about, and then she would wait for things to work out as she expected. An observer might not be able to tell what her religion was, but they would be able to tell that she had faith in something, an elegant rightness with the world. I admired her expectation of good, but I didn't always share it. Taking a risk to believe something without proof seemed reckless. I remember learning in the Bible classes that faith is what makes a person whole. I remember Bible class teachers repeating Jesus' words to the centurion as if they would be comforting. But Jesus' words, "It shall be done for you as you have believed," did not give me confidence. They distressed me. I worried that faith meant being able to believe in something utterly impossible. On one hand, I felt like Alice in Through the Looking Glass, who protested to the queen, "There's no use trying. One can't believe in possible things." On the other hand, I wanted to believe the queen and felt encouraged when she answered Alice, saying, "I dare say you haven't had much practice." When I was younger, I always did for half an hour a day. Why, sometimes I've believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. Perhaps faith was a matter of practice. Maybe I could learn to stretch the boundaries of what I thought was possible or likely. I thought that maybe if I leaned into it, I might finally get it. So to me, faith and trust became connected through experience. I would reframe the statement such as, for example, "I have no faith in that," to "I have no experience of that." So if somebody challenged me with faith by, let's take an exaggerated statement, "Just believe your amputated leg will grow back," I would respond with, "I have no experience of that yet." This has helped me tremendously because now my goal is to expand my experiences so that my expectations can grow. I thought this would be the way to increase my faith. I thought that the time would come when I would be able to have faith in something that I could not yet prove. After all, that is how my grandmother came to be so certain. By watching how life unfolded, she accumulated evidence and became confident in predicting something she could trust, that everything works out. I offer that to you because Our teaching, Science of Mind, asks us to be experimenters in faith and to prove to ourselves how this works. So rather than jumping off a cliff because somebody else said they can do it, we are to first climb down safely, try out our wings, lean into life, expand our experience, prove to ourselves the nature and the quality of the divine so that our confidence may grow with it. One of the ways of doing that is through practice, like the practice we're doing together, through the repetition of ideas until they lay tracks down in our awareness and we become confident in them. So I invite you to today to do that with me by letting these words be like a mantra repeating in you through the day. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. I am blessed with the abundance of the living Spirit. I am strong with the power of the living Spirit. I am guided by the wisdom of the living Spirit. I am held in the goodness of the living Spirit. With the next breath, invite you to return to the awareness of your body and your environment. I know many of you are preparing to join your community, whether online or in person, and I send my blessings to you and your spiritual community. The words that I repeated now come from 365 Science of Mind for today's reading, August 21, slightly adjusted, and so you can find them there. And also, if you want to know where to get ordinary goodness, you may not know this, but Centers for Spiritual Living has an online bookstore, and I'll just put the link to it in our comments if you want to visit, where you can also find our daily affirmation app, which is a lovely thing. I've got it, and I love getting the pop-up on my smartphone with an affirmation that matches the themes of our Centers for Spiritual Living global themes. It's a lovely thing to have. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day.